Hey everyone, Action here. In this video we'll be utilizing a special astral action to activate two of the best relics in the game. The Continuum is, in my opinion, the strongest relic you can have, especially in the endgame. It basically gives you all the resources you need for your economy, on top of boosting your research speed tremendously to support your navy against the 25 times crisis. Mission Command wants to congratulate all of the 100 new commanders enlisted yesterday. If we keep this track going, we will reach our mission objective of 2,500 new commanders by the end of the month. Well, after we suffered this tragedy, that was the war against the Gox Chroniclers, I think we should reinforce our starbases a little more. Here on the Lazon system at least, we have already 3 deep space citadels and we are currently improving them. Perhaps if we can have more than 500,000 fleet power in the system, we can defend ourselves against any fallen empire. Now, the good thing about the deep space citadels is that you can have multiple auras in them, and you can have some quite unique ones, like the ones that reduces the enemy weapons damage by quite a lot. Here we can reduce it by 25% for every single type of weapons. Here I'm planning more on reducing the energy weapons damage, because our plan is to have 100% shield hardening, so our shields will be impenetrable on top of 50% armor hardening, so any type of penetrating weapons will be completely ineffective against us. Our main problem here would be the energy weapons, since most of our defensive slots are occupied by hull points and armor points, and energy weapons are stronger against those. And since we have 3 deep space citadels in every system, we can have more than one aura. So here we can have another one that reduces the kinetic weapons damage. The auras do not stack, so if you have like 3 of these auras, you're not gonna be reducing the enemy weapons damage by 75%. And here I'm gonna try to use the ancient driller drones, because we have so many kinetic artilleries that are gonna deplete the enemy shields very quickly, and after the shields are depleted, our ancient driller drones will come in and deal damage straight to the hull, because they have 100% armor penetration. And another good thing about the deep space citadels is that they do not cost any strategical resource to be upgraded. Well, actually they cost rare crystals as well, but the slots you put in are not gonna affect the overall cost at all. So if you have tons and tons of archaeotech technologies, you're not gonna be requiring any minor artifacts to build it. One thing that I was forgetting to do, but one of you guys pointed out, is to buy the Precursor's insights using a minor artifact. So ideally you want to do this off cooldown to find our Civics Alpha as quickly as possible. And our pre-FTL civilization that was researching some AI technologies, well, they got annihilated by the AI, so the robotic uprising. Perhaps we shouldn't research further into AI. My guy, what are you saying? We became synthetic. There isn't much to do when it comes to AI at this point. We already have all the technologies. But I'm not happy that they have control over their system. It's not like we're in a very good position to force them into anything, because our only vessel is Bubbles and it is missing. Because, well, they just built up a starbase there and Bubbles was sitting in the system. So I think we should build up some fleets now. We're gonna build up some Infinity class battleships to put this AI to rest for good. We'll avenge our fallen brothers from the pre-FTL civilization. Our first fleet, comprised solely of Infinity battleships, is now ready to put the AI Empire to the ground. We are still building up some armies, but I think we have Jin as our renowned paragon, and she's quite good at ground battle. So let's declare war to claim their systems and send in our fleet. Just a single volley and that's it. I don't think I even need to use Jin for this ground battle. Perhaps we should hire someone else. What about Katari Kwaraki? He has a commander trait. And at the same time, we got our matter decompressor finally up and running. Just one more level until it is fully upgraded to the maximum level. So let's invade the world of Astral Planet. That's quite a cool name. A completely one-sided battle for us.
Colony conquered.
And we conquered the colony, and we won. Now let's use our first Infinity Fleet to take care of some pirates and the System of Great Wound, because here we have quite a lot of dark matter deposits, so it's gonna help out our economy a little bit. Let's deal with some pirates. Very easy as well. But they are only proving to be quite difficult because they have so many ships, and our battleships mainly are good against big targets. But eventually we'll get there. And there we have it. Now let's move to the Great Wound system. And on the mechanism we found the Continuum Relic. Now, man, this is perhaps the best relic in the game. Just look at all of the resources it gives us. Plus 90,000 energy, 22k alloys, all of this research. The only thing that we don't receive is unity. However, we have another relic that gives us basically 500,000 unity. So what we can do is unlock another astral action. I think it's this one that enables us to have 2 relics activated at the same time. So we can activate the unity one and the continuum to have basically everything in the game every 10 years. Fantastic. Let's try to defeat the other Drake. Like, this guy is tough. Can we kill it using only our Infinity Fleet? I mean, our ships are very fast. Oh yeah, I think you can do it just fine. We are carrying the other Drake so hard at this point. It doesn't even know what to do. But yeah, easy win. Good job, fellas. You have done just fine. And Cacao Makeki got the Dragon Slayer trait. That's cool. Sleeper's awake already, man. Oh boy. Yeah, the endgame crisis can already spawn. So at this point we have very strong star bases. Here in the system we have around 700k to defend ourselves. However, that is not near enough what we need to defeat the 10-5 times crisis. So now what we do is we activate the continuum, grab all of these resources, we go here to the astral actions, use the lateral artifacting, and then we activate the propaganda sphere to have 500,000 unity. Simple as that. High Command is now accepting applications for naval officers in higher ranks for anyone who wants to be part of something greater. Our patron now has 4 tiers, ranging from officer corps to sector governors. The higher the tier, the more prerogatives you will have. At the highest level, on top of having full civilian and military authority over an entire sector, you'll get access to a monthly strategic counseling that will help you improve your gameplay. If you'd like to know more, I will leave the link in the description down below. The Gox Chroniclers wanna declare war on us again, probably, but this time we are more prepared, kind of. This was the only system I didn't build a lot of deep space citadels, I don't know why. Here on Fujiu, we have 3 deep space citadels already. Here on Lazon we have, like, what is this? 1,000,000 fleet power already? Close to that. But on Ugarasti we completely neglected it. However, we can jump our fleet there. Perhaps it should be enough to at least scare them off. 100k. Combine that with a 200k deep space citadel and a 100k starbase, and we have a good defensive position here. So right now our plan is to expand our alloy production. We are already producing almost 4,000 alloys per month. Of course, due to our ship upkeep and starbases, that get a little bit reduced. Our starbases are already very strong, so here in the Suskat Mall system we are activating the Owl Gates. Even if the Great Tempest appear, I think we have enough military power to take them off by a lot margin. Alright, we have established the link with the Owl Gates, and it is the Desanu Consonance. Okay, at least there is a fallen empire there. Oh, the Gox Chroniclers declare war on us, as expected. However, I don't think they can penetrate our borders. This 800k fleet power here is fake, my guys, because once they leave their system, it gets reduced to around 400k. Well, there we have it, 500k. We also jumped one of our fleets. Yeah, they're getting completely wrecked. Fantastic, we only lost some defensive platforms, which is completely fine, since we have the Eternal Vigilance Ascension perk. Every 6 months you gain a defensive platform in our starbases. Now, this engagement was just perfect for us because we can reverse engineer their technologies now and have access to this amazing Fallen Empire's components. The galaxy at this point is kinda in a little bit of a stalemate. There is only the Awakened Empire of the Paneering Zealots doing some expansion. And I'm starting to be worried about this. Why are they sending a 3 million fleet towards our border? It is 3 million, right? No, it's not 3 million, it's actually 2 million. That's fine. Because here on the Lazon system, we already have 300k worth it of deep space citadel, and it keeps just increasing with our repeatables technologies. On the Gorionus system we finished the interstellar assembly, and this megastructure today it reduces the Empire's size by -10%. So it's very good if you have it. Before this patch it was kinda useless, to be honest. Like, who would care to diplomatic wait? Speaking of this, we are gonna be starting our first roleplay playthrough of the channel in this week, and we'll be having a lot of cool interactions with the galactic community. So if you guys wanna tune in, I will be leaving here in the description the expected date where we will go live and do our first test using our new mod list. And Borin appeared. Oh, fantastic. Now he's a very good leader to have in war times, mainly because of the brilliant shipwright that will increase our ship build speed by 33%. So because we don't have a mega shipyard already, we are focusing more on the economic mega structures. If the crisis happens to appear, Borin here is gonna help us a lot by improving our ship build speed. And although we are researching and building all of the Fallen Empire buildings basically, the Kritakan progenitors are still patronizing of us for some godforsaken reason. I have no idea why. Maybe they saw the starbases we are building on the Fujo system that is kinda strong, and they got a little bit scared. Let's patronize this guy, why not, right? So it would be very fun if we somehow could defeat the crisis using only our starbases. So just imagine this, they Scourge appear and they can't make progress towards our systems because we are just that tanky. Let's see how strong we can get our deep space citadels before the crisis spawn. I really think that the power creep in this patch has drastically improved, man. Before this, we could never even dream about having 30k tech in every single one of our builds. Like, we would need to have like the most efficient empires and tech rush empires to have this amount of tech. But here we are even focusing on other parts of our empire, such as alloy production, to deal with the crisis. So yeah, man, it's really powerful. In my opinion, I'm kinda liking it though. It makes our planets feel a little bit more rewarding than in the previous patch, where we just built the same buildings and that's it. Nowadays we can actually have a more diverse option, although most of the times we still end up with the same specializations. Like, planetary deficits are definitely eating up all of our trade, but we kinda don't rely on our trade anyways, so it's kinda okay. Cyberx home system located. Where is it? Oh man, finally! 2313, and we found the Cyberx Alpha system. That's quite good. So with this, I think we'll have the Cyberx mining stations, as I was talking in the previous videos, and we'll be able to massively increase our resources from the mining stations. Let's delve into the secrets of the Cyberx. It's only gonna take 1 month, and we should have the Cyberx Warform. Fantastic! Which enables us to build the Cyberx Warforms at our capital. Now look, the active effects will start giving us 1k alloys, but after we activate it enough times, I think it starts giving us 20k alloys every, 2.5 years or so. Like, the Continuum gives us 65k alloys and a bunch of other stuff. And this one gives us 500,000 unity, which helps us ascend our planets. I'm kinda on the fence here. Perhaps what I will do instead is activate the Continuum and non-stop activating the Civics Warforge instead of having the Propaganda Sphere active at the same time. I think this is a better allocation of our resources. But what would you guys do? Would you activate the Propaganda Sphere, the Continuum, or the Civics Warforge like we're gonna do? Now we gain tech, progress towards the Civics Mining Hub, and we just need to go ahead and research it. Now with this technology we can go ahead to our systems where we build our arc furnaces and just replace something like the hydroponics bay for the Civics mining hub, which will increase the mining station output by 100%. Thankfully we have starbases on all the systems built on arc furnace because we did that preemptively. And it took a while, but we eventually got the artificial dragon scales from the Ether Drake. I think it is from the Ether Drake that we get it, right? And it is kinda insane the amount of armor points we get. This will greatly improve our ships. So let's activate the Continuum and have all of these resources. Fantastic. Now we use the lateral artifacting and activate the Civics Warforge. Here in the Lazarne system, every single one of our deep space citadels have more than 450k fleet power, and our starbase has over 300k. If we combine all of our stations, we surpass the 2 million fleet power mark, and they also have some crazy shield and armor hardening, making it extra hard for them to be taken down. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave that like button, and in tomorrow's video we'll see if the endgame crisis will appear, and if they do, we'll try to defend ourselves using only our starbases and our fleet power to see how far we can go with this build. And that's it everyone, I will see you guys next time.